So you want to be a TradWife? No, you don't.
Men do not always pick the kind of women they want. They don't always pick the kind of women they want. What do I mean by that? Imagine you really want to be a trad wife for your own personal reason. You just want to be a trad wife. They won't go for you. Why would they go for you? And a man wants to marry a woman that he wants to make a trad wife. He's not going to go for the woman that really just wants to be a trad wife. No, he's going to go for the one that has ambition, for the ones that has dreams, for the ones that is progress, for the ones that is very intelligent, the one that you can see that this lady, once she puts her head inside these things that she's doing inside education, she's going to make it inside this business that she's doing, like she's going to be big. That is their catch. Those are the kind of women that they are going to deceive and talk to. They say, they call it, I will talk her into it. That's what they say. So they will talk her into being the kind of woman that she does not want to be. Do you notice that? Do you? So in today's video, we're talking about how being a trad wife is fulfilling a dream of a patriarchal man. And also being a trad wife is you being in a cult. So have you been in these cults before? Have you escaped from these cults before? Let us know down in the comment section because I have videos to share with you all today. Let's go ahead and watch the videos together. And I'll be back to share my thoughts at the end of the video.
So you want to be a TradWife? No, you don't. You don't. How do I know? Well, I used to be one. I was a Mormon TradWife. And look, let me tell you, if you want to be a TradWife, you'll never be a TradWife because those kinds of men don't pick the pick-me's. Those kinds of men that are looking for a TradWife are actually looking for women who want to be successful. It's like a hunt. They want to go after the ones that are going to fight a little. You want to catch the ones that have like their future figured out. You know, the ones that have that twinge of ambition. And if you're watching the Ballerina Farm Girl thinking, yeah, that's what I want. One of my favorite creators just did a TikTok on an article that was written about the Ballerina Farm Girl. I'm just gonna roll a little clip of what she said.
She gave up dance, which was hard, and she equates it to giving up a piece of yourself. And then she says, Daniel gave up his career ambitions. Whereas the woman writing this article and doing this interview says that she doesn't really totally agree with that. She says Daniel wanted to live in the Great Western Wild, so they did. He wanted to farm, so they do. He likes date nights once a week, so they go. They have a babysitter on those evenings. But he didn't want nannies in the house, so there aren't any. And that's why she had to wake up before the kids to lift weights to be ready for her pageant. Despite being the descendants of a billionaire family and clearly making more than enough money on social media, they have a cleaner, but no childcare.
I would watch her whole TikTok that she's done. She's also going to do a broader version of the article on YouTube. But I'm just going to give you my takeaway on this. What patriarchy does is it makes the life of sacrifice and servitude glamorous. They make it look heroic. And when I say these men go after women who are well on their way to success, the reason it's called Ballerina Farm is because she used to be a ballerina, like Juilliard. At age 14, kind of ballerina. She was serious. It was her dream. And if you know anything about dancing, about the sport of being a ballerina dancer, that is hard enough on the body. But that dream was stolen from her. It was taken from her. When this man entered her life, it took 6 months for her to finally decide, okay, yeah, I'll go on a date with you. And then he talks her into marrying him super fast. She wanted to date him for a year so she could finish her degree. But he insisted, no, we need to get married now. And of course, she became pregnant within 3 months. And one of the only pregnant students, like ever, at Juilliard as a ballerina. Fast forward now, she has 8 children. They have, I think, a 15-passenger van. And when asked if they were going to fill that whole van, he was like, yeah, that's the plan. And his wife looks at him and like, with her newborn baby, yeah, Jack. Now here's the sad part. She now has times where she has to go to bed and stay in bed for a full week to recover from being a TradWife. He hires out everything he needs for the farm, but everything that she does, all the invisible labor that she does, he refuses to hire out. He wants her to do it all. And they homeschool their children. I think they do hire the teachers for that, though. I think. This woman is well on her way to some nasty autoimmune diseases. Because when you sacrifice your body like this over and over and over, not getting the sleep that you need, the life that you wanted that you don't have, it's gonna eventually kill you.
TradWife is a cult, okay? The whole TradWife thing, it is a cult, and I should know I'm a cult survivor. If you've been following along in our channel, you may have remembered some previous videos that we posted talking just a little bit about that. You know, we don't go into too much detail, but today I want to unpack the whole TradWife thing and how it is a cult and how you can avoid it. So the number one misconception that people have about the whole TradWife phenomena is that it only happens to like conservative religious types. No. You can find yourself in a TradWife-esque situation in literally any political sphere, and that is because the TradWife phenomena is a phenomena of the patriarchy, and patriarchy exists everywhere, even in progressive and far left circles. Yes, even the ones you're thinking of. I know there's certain ones that you're like, well, it couldn't be this one, well, it couldn't be that one. Yes, it can be. And we've seen it. If you are a feminist, they will use feminist arguments to try to convince you that the TradWife thing is like a legitimate lifestyle. They'll be like, oh, it's about a woman's right to choose her own destiny, right? They'll be like, oh, this is just how me and my wife, spouse, partner choose to live. This is just the dynamic that works for us, you know? We're pro polyamory, we're pro LGBT. Like, this is just another choice that works for some and not for everyone, right? But that's wrong, because TradWife sets women and femmes up to be in horrible, toxic situations that it is really hard to get out of, right? It's really hard to extricate yourself from that situation when you have no income and you are entirely dependent on another person. And it doesn't just happen in heterosexual relationships either. It happens in the queer community. Go see the other post I made on this topic. You will see comments from people of all genders who talk about how this happened to them in queer relationships too. I don't have much time, so now I'm going to talk about cults, all right? What do cults do? Cults prey upon people when they are vulnerable, which is also usually when you will become prey to TradWife ideologies, when you're vulnerable, when you're going through a breakup, when you're going through a divorce, when things are happening in your family, there's a death, you're going through a hardship. Someone could come to you in your time of need and very easily sell you on this lifestyle. They're going to come to you at a time where you're looking for answers. They're going to come to you at a time when you're looking for help, and they'll explain this lifestyle as something that can help you, right? Or someone that can help you. A man or another person will be like, well, you know, why don't you just let me take care of you? So if you have fallen prey to this cult, just understand that it is not your fault. And then there's one last thing that I need everyone to understand about cults in general. Anyone can fall prey to a cult. There's no amount of education or, rational thinking that will make you cult proof. People with degrees fall prey to cults. People who have been in cults before and think that they can't be fooled fall prey to cults. People who are extremely progressive, people who are activists, people who are feminists, people who teach about intersectionality like we do, anyone can fall prey to a cult. And I'm gonna have to explain why exactly that is in another video because I've run out of time. But hit follow and donate to our GoFundMe.
The moment that they do not see you, you are not their target. The fact that you want something, just for example, child free, or you don't want to have children, you've said it out loud, you are saying it everywhere. I don't want to have children. I don't want to have children. I hate children. Children are this, children are that. This man wants to have 6 children. He will not go and meet the one that say, I can't wait to be a mother. I cannot wait to be a mother. Oh, my mother. He will go and meet the one that is saying, I don't want to have children. He will now try to deceive that one that doesn't want to have children, manipulate that one. In fact, you might even get her pregnant and start saying, you know what, let's just have one. Just to destroy your dream. That is their joy. They always try to do. That's why you see pick-me women don't get picked. Pick-me women don't get picked because they don't see them. They don't want them. They want the one that is very hard to get. The one that is saying, man, that's the one they want to suffer to get. That's the one that they will not get you. Then they'll start behaving the way they used to behave. Mom is like, for what reason? Why do you have to destroy somebody's life? Because to me, I feel like being a child wife, if it's your choice though, to be a child wife, no offense to you, but to me, I just see it as if they are not alright. Okay? So, but some people, as the lady in the second video said, anybody can be deceived inside the cult. So, accepted. But then when you know that you're in the cult, how can you get yourself out of it? Because I don't think I have seen a lady or older lady, because I've seen so many videos of TradWife, ex-TradWives coming out to talk about their experience, their regrets and all of that. I don't think I've seen somebody that came out and be like, I've been a TradWife for the past 25 years, past 45 years, and this is the best life ever. I'm still waiting. There's no joy in it. At the end of the day, you are fulfilling this man's dream. You're just making him to be happier while you are killing your own career. That's just it. It might look like you're doing the right thing now, but think about the future, right? Just think about the future. Anyways. But then, my question in this video is, why don't these men go meet the kind of women they want? Go and meet the child wife, the woman that wants to be child wife, and leave the one that doesn't want to be child wife. Why are you killing other women's dream just because you want to shine? It's very annoying and it's so sad because most of these men, they go and meet younger girls that doesn't even know what they want at that point, because they will not go and meet older ladies. They won't go and meet women in their 30s. They won't go and meet women in their 30s. Why would they go? Because they know that these ones know left from right. They will go and meet the one in early 20s, 19 years old. That's why you see somebody say, I've been a child wife since I met my partner, since we got married 19 years old. That is the kind of women they like. They will go and meet. They will go and meet those younger ladies so that they can groom them the way they want and let them know that they can talk them into the kind of life that they do not even want. Because at that point, you don't even know what you want in life, to be honest. When I was 19, I was saying, I don't even know what I want. Okay? If you tell me this is the way, I'll follow you because I don't know what I want. So at that point, women can easily be manipulated. It can easily be groomed to the kind of women. Men can easily groom you to the way you want. So if you're at that age and you're seeing a man trying to tell you this way, No, try to know yourself first before you decide to enter into a trap, because most of the time this child wife, to be honest, we've talked about this child wife thing and all of that. We've talked so many videos about it. Talk about so many videos about this child wife, but then it keeps coming up. And to be honest, I'm not seeing women that came out to say they are striving being a child wife. I've not seen. No. I've not seen. So I don't see any joy in it being a child wife. I don't believe you just killing yourself and just to fulfill a man's dream. At the end of the day, when things change, because the ones that came out to talk about it, they say when things switched off, that everything was rosy, everything was perfect, everything was what they wanted. But when the things when it switched, they regretted the years that they wasted. They regretted how they've been giving birth to different children. Because at the end of the day, it's your life you're putting at risk. At the end of the day, you are the one that will carry all your children when you leave your husband's house. So they will now start regretting how they've been allowing their partner to deceive them, how they find out that they don't even have any shishi, they don't have money. Even the money that they think they have, that the partner is giving them, is not their money. He can easily take it out of you. In fact, when a man knows that you are depending on him financially, it's over for you. It's over for you as a woman. If a man can control you financially, it's over for you. That's just period. Because the ones that cannot control you financially, they try so hard to control you in another place. But once they can hold you financially, you know that if I don't give this person money, she can't strive. They make sure that they punish you with that money all the time. And once they keep punishing you with that money all the time, what is your take on TradWife situation? I know we've talked about it, but this is another video entirely. What is your take on today's video? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section respectfully. It's your favorite girl again, Mara Davis, and thank you so much for tuning in today's video. Don't forget to like and share and all of that good stuff. Subscribe. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.